Welcome to Change is Simple's online learning. My name's Dom. I'm one of the lead educators here at Change is Simple. Change is Simple is a nonprofit that teaches students about climate education and sustainability. Instead of lectures and textbooks, we inject games, activities, curiosity, and creativity right into their classrooms. Our curriculum empowers students to make a difference in their world. We educate about 7,000 students right in their classrooms every year. Now, you can join us right here online for a new series of fun-filled activities that you can do right at home with all of your friends here at Change is Simple. Hope to see you there. Hi everyone, welcome to Change is Simple's online learning. My name's Dom, and today's lesson we're going to be covering our carbon footprint. Now, for any friends who haven't heard of the word carbon footprint before, let's start by breaking that word down. The first word is carbon. So, carbon is an element that's naturally occurring on our Earth. Carbon is the basic building blocks of life, and it's found in every living, dead, and decomposing thing on this Earth. Carbon's in us, carbon's in animals, carbon's in plants and trees, and carbon's even in the wood around your house. Now, carbon gets into our atmosphere in a few different ways. First, by humans exhaling. And second, probably the biggest, is by things burning, like coal, oil, and natural gas, our fossil fuels. When that carbon is released into our atmosphere, it turns into carbon dioxide, the greenhouse gas that gets stuck in the atmosphere, trapping the heat, warming our planet. Now that we have a solid background on carbon, let's take a look at the actual definition of carbon footprint, which is the amount of carbon dioxide that you release into the atmosphere within a year. So this is where the footprint piece comes in. As we know, everyone has a footprint, but we also have an invisible one, and that is all the carbon dioxide that we release every year. Almost everything we do adds to our carbon footprint. From the water that we use, to the waste we create, the energy we use at home, how we get place to place, what we eat, and the products we use. So now that we know what our carbon footprint is and what adds to it, the next step is to calculate our carbon footprint. So below, I've listed a few links to some carbon footprint calculators. These links are going to depend on your age range. So whatever age you are, find the link that best fits you. In these carbon footprint calculators, they're going to ask you a whole bunch of questions about everything that you do, from what you eat, to how you get places, to the products that you use, and the electricity that you use at home. For some of the older kids, the links have a ton of questions that you might need some parents' help with because the questions get a little tricky. Once we find out our carbon footprint, what we're going to do is talk about some ways that we can lower our carbon footprint. And that's because we want to have as small of a carbon footprint as we can. So going forward, let's try to take the steps below to reduce our carbon footprint as much as we can so we're not releasing all of that carbon dioxide into our atmosphere. I hope you guys all learned something new today. See you next time.